boys and girls. Today I will show you how to create texture in your sunflower drawing like Van Gogh did with his drawing using oil pastels. I'm going off of this image for inspiration, his sunflower painting, and you can do the same thing. We will be using oil pastels, which, as you can probably discover, they're pretty oily and they're pretty messy. So try to keep the paper on them if you can, but if you have to peel the paper back, that's okay too. The goal is to show the different textures in the drawing. So in the petals, I want to add a lot of different golds and yellows and oranges showing the texture. So you can start, first of all, you'll want to have a blank piece of paper to keep your drawing clean because any fingerprints on it will smudge. Also, you'll want to clean off the oil pastel if it looks dirty. So you can use another piece of scratch paper and clean it off if you need to. You can clean it off first on a scratch piece and then you're ready to go. I'm going to work from the top first and think about the directions of your lines and color pretty hard, and you'll notice that it's a really nice thick line. Start with your light colors first, and then you can go back and add darker colors. So I'm going to start with this big sunflower, starting with some yellow and gold. Once you get the base down of your first color, and I'm going out with the petals. Once you get your base down of your first color, then you're ready to add different colors on top. This is where the fun part begins because you'll start to blend new colors and create a lot of neat designs with your lines. All right, so now once I get all those done, then I'm ready to add some other colors. So let's try this orange on top. Try to blend at least 2 colors in every section that you have. So here's some orange. And make sure your petals are the same on one flower. So they should all be the same. That's a good start. Maybe I'll add a little bit of this orange, see what happens. Oh, I like that. And make sure your sunflowers are all different. We want to have a variety, not only of the shapes that we drew, but also of the colors. But make sure the petals are the same as you are coloring each sunflower separately. So you can see we have some nice texture here. It looks like there's the petals that are going this way, and that's the goal, is to create different textures. In the middle of the sunflower, I'll have more browns, maybe add a little bit of black. And oftentimes the middle of the sunflower, draw some lines, you'll see little dots. So I should go back before I start with my dark brown. I'm going to color some gold in the circles because we always want to start out with our light color first and then go back and add the dark color on top. Otherwise, the light color does not cover very well. And I'm going to go back and add little dots to show the rough inside of the sunflower. I really don't want to see the blue paper through it because there isn't blue on the sunflower. So I'll add the dots. The more texture, the better. And then I'm going to take some black and darken the middle. Ooh. To really make my sunflower stand out. Do you see the different texture in the petals and then on the inside of the flower? That's the goal, is to create texture in the petals and on the insides of the flower, having a variety of different styles by mixing different colors. When we get to the stems, we'll probably want to use some green. Make sure if you're coloring up here, you cover your drawing with paper. If I'm coloring this stem, make sure you start with your lighter green first. And you might see other colors in the stem too, maybe not just green. I'm going to color my stem green. And it looks a little bit too bright. I'm going to try adding some gold in there to get a golden color. And maybe some dark green. You can experiment with different colors. That's what we'll be doing for adding color in the petals, the middle of the flower, and the stems. And if you want to add leaves, you can as well. But we'll just focus for now on the flowers themselves and the stems. Happy coloring!